Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and back to another video. So about this time last year, I done a video which was basically saying everything that I wanted to see in The Sims 4 in 2019 was inspired by Yorkie. Absolutely love him. I love Billy, so go follow Yorkie on everything. I'll leave all of his links in the description. So I thought I'd just do the same thing but for 2020, and my expectations are much smaller. So should we just jump into it? There we go. Right, so the first thing that I'm going to address, I'm not going to lie, is a massive one. I know I just said that my expectations were smaller, but yeah, here we are. I'm proving myself wrong. It's the most ambitious thing and it will definitely not be happening, but a girl can dream. A girl can dream. And it's more hair colours because I've been doing a throwback week on my channel lately. Also, the dog snoring in the background, I'm sorry. So I've got to play with older games like The Sims Medieval and The Sims 3, and it kind of really shows how far behind The Sims 4 is with the hair colours. We don't have a light brown or a dark blonde, but we've got a literal yellow hair colour. Every single person who's got yellow hair tries to stay away from the brassiness, but he is just like, nah, no ashy tones today, hens, not for you. And then thinking about it, the actual hair system in The Sims 4 just, it makes no sense because there's this one grey hair colour that's also brown at the same time, so it's like someone's aging a little bit and they're starting to get grey hairs. And I love that idea. I love it. Brilliant. Innovative. But why just do it for the brown hair colour? Why not do it for the ginger and the blonde? And why? Why EA? I just don't get it. I mean, this is a criticism that I say for EA quite a lot of the time, but just go big or go home, babes. If you're going to do it, commit to it fully. Don't just give us a brown hair with a little bit of grey, and I don't want to see it. But I am just going to say I do think that the actual chances of us getting more hair colours in the game is a big fat no, because let's be real, the amount of hairs that are in this game, it would take so long to go through every single one and add an extra swatch in there. I would like to see it, but I just don't think it'll ever happen because, you know, we're like 5 years in The Sims 4 right now. I think anything that could be fixed that's going to be as big as this will probably be saved to The Sims 5, but I don't want hair swatches in The Sims 5. I'm just going to say that one. Yeah, if you're watching this, please follow my opinion. And what I think we should do in The Sims 5 is have skin tone and hair... Any need in my dog... is have skin tone and hair colour all on a colour wheel, so then you've just got no issue there. Everybody can be represented and we can all get along together and everyone can try and find themselves and create a sim. I can't do that and create a sim right now because I had a mental breakdown, dyed my hair, gave my girl purple. But that's what I would like to see. Not to sound like an early 2013 BuzzFeed article, but the next one might shock you, especially with that book in the background. But I would like to see more capitalism in the game. I know, shoot me. I really would. And the shopping aspect that we got with The Sims 4 Get to Work, basically non-existent for me. I don't interact with it. The whole food thing's broke as well from dying out. Like, that's just a no-go. Magnolia Promenade is where I never really visit in my save file. I redone it and I put like a cinema there and a bowling alley there. But I've been playing The Sims 2 more and more lately, and I love that you actually had to go shopping and spend money to have a new outfit. You didn't just have endless supplies of outfits. You had one outfit and then you had to go and buy it if you wanted something else. Or you had to go grocery shopping. You could do it through the phone, or you could actually physically go to a grocery shop. And I think this would really help add some depth to the game, because as monotonous as it sounds, it is a life simulator. And for me, monotonous things like having to go clothes shopping in the game or having to go food shopping and buy groceries is important. It's just as important as if your Sim's got a date or if your Sim's got something super exciting like getting married or going to the club, because we need them monotonous things in to make the big things seem better. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because if everything's big, then nothing's big. It's not that fun if your Sim's going to the club, because your Sim always goes to the club. You know, I just want to be able to go. I just want to be able to go food shopping, right? And didn't think I'd ever preach capitalism, but in this context, necessary. Morning, lads. It's like 8 AM and I just thought I should chuck this in and just let you know that a lot of you can understand when I'm being sarcastic, but I do understand that with my accent it can be quite hard to, you know, get that. But just to let you know, just to reiterate, this is in jest, right? Because I get a couple of people that come and think I'm a full-blown commie. I mean, they say that like it's an insult. No, I lean left on the political spectrum, but I'm not out here trying to bring down your capitalism. Unless. I mean, the fact that I'm getting excited over the potential possibility of my Sims doing a food shop shows that I do need a hobby. But I would like to see it, and I think a lot of other people would as well, because everyone else goes off it for the grocery shops in The Sims 2, so make of that what you will. The next one kind of ties in with what I've just said, but I'd like to see more things to do at home. Yeah, please, I'm losing my mind. I feel like all I can do in The Sims 4 is send my Sim to work, come home from work, have a shower, cook some tea, go to bed, wake up, do the exact same thing again and again and again and again and again. It's driving me round the bend, actually. I think something that'd be good for this is family games. For example, if you had a board game, all the family could sit round and play a game. So far we've got Don't Wake the Llama, but we need more. Like, we should be able to have family nights and stuff like that. And also, everything in the house is always clean and there's like next to no challenge. And I know I'm on about 5 different points right now, but it all kind of fits in the same thing of just being able to do more things at home, because you never have to make a bed. You've never really got to clean anything unless your Sim's bladder fails. I think I've cleaned countertops like once or twice in the game. You don't really have to clean the toilet. The only thing that I happens is a sink breaks. For kids, we have void critters, but that object is really weird to place. We've got barely any things. We just keep getting recalls of the same activity tables and the same toy boxes. And oh my God, I feel like I'm in a therapy session right now. Everything's just coming out and it feels really good to get this off my chest. I need more things to do at home. I don't want to send my sim to club all the time. She'd develop a problem. I just want to be able to do things at home as a nice little family. This is looking at you, Sim Guru Grant, because you said that people don't like to play with family gameplay. And you know what? Maybe it's because we don't have any. No tea, no shade. Please like me still. I don't even know if you know who I am, but... So essentially, more basic activities for the house. I need it. Whether it's playing family games, which is my soft spot, I don't know if you can tell, or even just a chore. I need more. I'm a poet. The next one is kind of an idea for a stuff pack. Now, I think stuff packs can be good if they're done properly. My First Pet stuff, not going to talk about that one. But like the IKEA stuff pack in The Sims 2, absolutely brilliant stuff pack, which combined a really good brand, IKEA, which is where half of my household is from. And then The Sims. That one went down like a lead balloon. We had like a vested interest in that. Same with the H&M fashion stuff. That's a really good way of implementing things that the consumer would like and that also benefits EA. So not necessarily saying that I would like another brand product, but something like that would be really, really cool. Just a basic necessities stuff pack. Maybe not branded as that. The community might attack and be like, we should already have basic necessities in the game, which, I mean, true. But for example, The Sims 4 has a very ambitious colour palette, right? I'll give them that. This looks cool in theory, where you're like, oh, look at all the different colours and on them pillows in the settee, but in practice it's really, 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 really annoying. And we don't just have like a nice plain fabric settee that would be good for family. I'll put pictures on the screen of the kind of settees that I'm imagining. You can get this with custom content, and I think custom content settees would be my most downloaded thing if I played with it anymore. Small dining room tables, they're always a little bit wild. Coffee tables, we've got basically no just basic ones. Kitchen counters, I mean, EA hate doing kitchen counters because there's so many of them, but I mean, refer to my previous statement of go hard or go home EA. Basically like just simple objects in a stuff pack, or even a free update, that'd be cool as well. But I'd buy it if it was in a stuff pack, to be honest. If there was enough there, I wouldn't say no to that. And then next up, this one is not going to shock you in the slightest. Like, you feel free to take a sip because you're not going to spit your drink out or out like that. I want to see more traits in the game. This is something I say with every single bitchy video I make about EA, but I really need to see more traits. And I really think that every pack should come with at least 3 traits. At least 3 traits and 1 or 2 ambitions, because I'm just bored. And I love it when new packs come out. But when new packs come out, right, it's great to play with the pack. It's so much fun. We love packs. We love spending money. We love capitalism. We don't. Once you've finished with that pack, and then you kind of go back to your normal gameplay for a bit, so you might go back to Willow Creek and, you know, I don't know, kill Eliza or whatever. It's really down to who your sim is as a sim that influences your gameplay then. And without that kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Distinction between different sims, then the game just becomes boring, especially because we've got none of the features I've mentioned earlier in the video. For example, I don't really feel much difference playing an evil sim than I do with playing a good sim, because the traits aren't strong enough and there's also not that many traits there. And I also feel like it's getting really, really, really repetitive now, and I've played with every single sim I can possibly play with. So they're not that strong, they're not that relevant, and they're not there, especially because EA have just kind of sat on the emotions aspect of the game now. I don't know where that went, the whole selling point of The Sims 4. Yeah, we need more ability to customize our sims, because it's all in aesthetics, right, at the minute. That's how I view The Sims 4. Looks good, but gameplay wise it's not really there. And you can stare at anything long enough and you get used to it, and I feel like that's happened with me with The Sims 4 right now. I'm so used to what it looks like that there's no depth there to me anymore, because I'm blind to the game. And once you strip back all the pretty colours and all the pretty hairs and the pretty create sim and the dragon tools, I'm bored. I'm drilling on this so much because I feel like this is such a possibility in The Sims 4. Like, this is something that could actually be implemented in the game. I think new traits could be added with a free patch or something, because it's been neglected. And then the last thing that I've got to say is I really think that there should be more options in the game. And I don't mean this by actual options on things to do, like go to the club or whatever like that. I mean in the actual options setting of the game, and I need this. I need more options. In 2019, I should be able to specifically select how long I want my sim to be a child for, how long I want it to be a teenage for, and especially because things like this are achievable with MC Command Center. That's a mod, by the way. I'll leave that in the description as well if you want to go check that out, because you can customize everything. You can customize how long you want your babbies to be babbies for, or how short you want your adults to be adults for, instead of just doing the short and I think, is it just short and long in The Sims 4? That should definitely be there. Same with control and pets, like that should have been added in an update. Is it added in an update? I really don't think so, but that option should be there within the options. And I want an option for multitasking, please. please, because the amount of times I'm just trying to have my sim do an essay at university and then someone keeps coming up to you going blah 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 blah, and I haven't asked for it to come up and I keep cancelling it, and then the other sim keeps coming up and talking and talking and talking. I feel like Tracy Beaker having to be like bug off every 5 minutes. So I feel like there should be a level for multitasking in The Sims. Practically, it's just not working for me, hen. Well, that felt good to get off my chest. I don't know, I just feel like The Sims 4 came out at the wrong time, because it came out at a time when minimalism was like taken over and everyone was becoming a minimalist. For me, that rubbed off on the game. I don't know if it did, I don't know, but it kind of took minimalism to the next level and it just kind of stripped us of all of our customization needs. That's my opinion. Make with it what you will. Do I think any of these will be added to the game? Maybe. I think the trades thing could be added to the game, and I think the stuff pack could be added to the game. But in terms of like hair color and more options and everything like that, I think at this point, I have a feeling in the wind that The Sims 5 is coming out. Nobody's told me anything about it. I know nothing of the sort, because we're 5 years into The Sims 4 right now, and the usual time frame of a Sims game is 5 years. The Sims 4 is obviously lasting longer, but I think because we're this far in, I think it'd be wiser to take all of our criticisms from The Sims 4 and then fix them in The Sims 5. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you want any more talking videos like this, I am happy to help. Please let me know what are the ones you want to see, what you want to know my opinions on, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.